Hey guys, hope things are going well for your day. I'm Ted Jordan, the author of The Restorer, The Power of Deception. And today we're going to talk about another hero in our book. His name is Dr. Jason Samson, aka Overwatch. Overwatch is the director and leader of Vector 5. So I don't have a lot of backstory for Jason in his younger days. I'll leave that to the reader's imagination and that kind of thing. I like doing that. If you notice, I don't have a lot of description, whether a person is black, white, Asian, or anything like that, because I want to leave it to your imagination of who these people are. And of course, when we get to the big screen, that's going to change because that's, of course, a more visual medium. So today we're talking about Dr. Jason Samson. He's the leader of Vector 5. And, part of his story is this. We're going to talk about where he was in his 20s, his 30s, his 40s, and even into his 50s, where things dramatically change in his life. Now, in his 20s, he got his PhD from, where's it at? Oh, I wrote it down here. Here it is. He got his PhD from Grand Canyon University. Now, that's one of the more prestigious or recognized universities by the agency, meaning the Secret Service, that they recognize as far as being a top-notch educator and helping people get their career started in the Secret Service. And there's no real reason why I actually chose it. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. People use Yale and Harvard and all these other universities all the time. I just wanted to go off the beaten path with that. So Phoenix, Arizona is where he got his, the state where Dr. Samson got his PhD from. Again, it's Grand Canyon University. I'd never heard of it until I'd done some research on it. So obviously a very good university if the Secret Service is, using them as as a model for which, they have their trainees graduate from and then go into the Secret Service. So Jason, starts in the Secret Service and he likes it. Matter of fact, he's the youngest agent to ever be able to, who was assigned rather, to the presidential detail. What does that mean? That means he protects the president of the United States from harm. He throws his body in front of the bullet. That's what that means. So he started off his career there. He enjoyed that for a while, but he wanted more of a challenge. He wanted to delve deeper into the annals, if you will, of the intelligence agency. And the only way to do that is to become a spy. For who? The CIA. So he switches gears, he jumps ship, if you will, or, whatever, and he's now a CIA spy, and he takes to it like a duck to water. And he's soon promoted quickly up through the agency he does so well with analytical data that he can, spy out, if you will, the weaknesses of the enemy and be able to give us a foothold, us meaning the United States, and our allies, a foothold into what the enemy is about to do, and we can thwart whatever plans that they have. So that's how good Jason really is. And so he was considered at one point the top spot for the CIA. He was going to be promoted as the head of the CIA. But you know how life throws curveballs at you from time to time? Well, Jason gets thrown a curveball and is falsely accused of being a double agent and embezzling funds. So, unceremoniously, he eventually gets kicked out of the CIA, and now he's very angry, he's very upset, and feels very betrayed. On top of that, his college sweetheart, and her maiden name was Gordon, Barbara Gordon was her maiden name, and she gets sick, and she has cancer, and she's dealing with all of that, and she eventually passes away, and he's got to deal with all that. He's got to deal with people who no longer consider him a friend, a comrade. They consider him a traitor, an eyesore in the industry. So now he has to deal with all that angst and all that frustration and all this. And this is before he's recruited for Vector 5. So again, if you want to check out the book, by all means, you can go to the website, The Restorer, thepowerofdeception.com. That's The Restorer, thepowerofdeception.com. The Restorer, I was doing so well too. The Restorer, thepowerofdeception.com. The website again, The Restorer, thepowerofdeception.com. And if you want to comment, send me an email. The Restorer at the reception, wow. The Restorer at the Restorer, thepowerofdeception.com. That's The Restorer at the Restorer, thepowerofdeception.com. I look forward to hearing from you, what you think of the book. By all means, thank you for your support in advance, and we'll do this again soon.